Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Capricorn, I do feel that some of you're really focused on regaining some peace of mind. I do feel that some Capricorns here are worried and too much allowing their mental energy to be wasted on a lot of doubts, a lot of questions, a lot of ongoing repetitive thoughts. And I do feel that it's time to stand up. It's time to take a stand on some sorts and be affirmative instead of doubtful. I do feel that doubts are plaguing some of you and are your worst enemy during this time. You do need to cut them out. I do feel that some of you, though, are going to rise and, again, affirm yourselves and mark. I do feel that some of you during this mid-month are going to mark your ground or have this very firm, inflexible, almost, determined, stubborn stand on something in which you have been, again, swirling around. For those of you who still battle with coming to terms, again, with a decision or with an affirmation of some sorts, you may be tested with authority figures, overshadowing you or commending you or deciding for you. That's the risk that is being presented here. Some of you want to manage things that are difficult to manage right now. I do feel that some of you are trying to, juggle the best you can with a lot of differences and doubts and questions you do have. But I do feel that the time to be assertive is coming. And so you may be feeling a lot of pressure because you may need to give up on something. I do feel that Capricorns that are working a lot, that have a lot of jobs or are involved in too many projects or too many things taking your energy. You may need to prioritize. You may need to cut some of them loose for your own well-being and for your own structure. I do feel that structure plays a major it has a major importance for you during this mid-month. I do feel that you need to focus more on foundation, on what you want to build on your own. I do feel that some of you want to take a more logical approach towards work and finances so that you can feel that you're more in control in the way, things are happening and developing. I do feel that others of you are going to have this it's like you are restructuring your minds and putting things in order, and you can end up during this mid-month actually feeling clearer than you have felt for a long time in terms of your direction forward. I do feel that others of you do have something here, a moment or a situation that's just going to be, the right trigger, or like it's going to be in sync, the right thoughts, the right words. And it's like a click of some sorts that it makes you, again, wake up from all of those all of this stress and worry and ongoing doubts that may be taking too much of your energy, And when the mind is like this, it's very, very, very hard to make clear decisions because everything in your mind is, it's clouded with fear and suffering in anticipation. It's anxiety, it's agonizing over, most of the time, over things that are not real, but we put so much energy into it that can end up becoming real. So again, I do feel that doubts, you need to cut them loose and make a stand, or you may attract, again, someone that will defy you. Defiance is another word here. I feel that some of you may be tested with a very strong temperament of some sorts, coming from the outside world, exactly to test you and to see if you're going to rise to your own power, if you're going to say what you think, if you're going to give your opinion, if you're going to say no. I do feel that some Capricorns need to say no to something that they have been trying to make it work, possibly to please others, possibly to convey to something that it may not just be about themselves, and so they do it. But I feel that some of you, it's time to say no on something that is taking away your sense of power, your sense of confidence in who you are, and your capacity to do things your way. That's another thing. I do feel that you are being called to do things your way. Don't look to the other side. Don't look to how people do things or to how people get things. You need to find your own ways of doing that. And I feel that for some of you, you have, again, because your mind is being restructured and you are actually focused in structuring your life quite a lot, you may receive, again, good information coming to you that will help you do so, that will help you move away from this worry, whichever it is. Some of you are wanting to, again, build stronger foundations in your business, in your business ventures or in your careers, and you do want to, it's like you want to get a piece of the land. I don't know. Some of you may have issues with property. I do feel that the click that you needed to find something out or to make a decision is going to come. There's a great capacity to analyze situations, because in this analysis, again, you may find out that you already had the answer, that you were possibly looking on the outside. I do feel that those who have been feeling more stressed, you're going to be able to control stress, because the Emperor is your opportunity. It's this major over this advice. So, and it's all about control. It's all about strength of the mind. So I do feel that those who have been feeling more depressed or worried or anxious, you're going to grasp, take back the reins of control so that you can do something or make a decision that it's requiring. It's like a cool mind, you know. You may need to leave emotions aside during this period of time for some reason. You know, it's also a time where you may be shown that you have what it takes. You already have it in you to get, you know, whichever this ambition of the Emperor is about. Is it a goal about business, career? Is it a goal about a relationship? Is it a goal about your own self-realization, development? Is it about your spiritual growth? Because even though the Emperor is a more material energy, it can still be a force of evolution in our soul development when we're dealing with this need to. It's like, for me, the Emperor is this energies where you own your own shit. You need to be your own self. You need to be responsible. You are the father archetype here. Actually, it has a lot to deal with Saturn itself, in my opinion. So it's this energy of tough love, the things that need to be done, where there's no, you know, shortcuts from the hard work. But once you do that hard work, the return, spiritually, materialistically, whichever you're looking for in terms of return, will compensate your efforts. And I feel that also this is about maturity. You know, maturity of the mind and being in control of our own selves, which is the only thing we do control in this state of existence. So I do feel that many of you are going to be able to remove anything that so far you have been telling to yourself to sabotage yourself from going after what you deserve. So I do hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really, really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.